Hello, everyone, and welcome to this episode of the Super Metroid Mystery Randomizer Tournament. My name is Evan Cartridge, and I will be commentating your match for this evening along with my good friend Papa Shmo. How are you doing?
I'm doing splendidly well, MM2. I appreciate you asking. I'm ready to see what should be a splendid match and display of Super Metroid speed running magic.
This is definitely going to be an exciting match. We've got Idol on your left and DJ Webb on your right. These runners are both 3 and 2, both seated in the low 20s. I think one of them was the 2016, the other was the 29 going into the tournament. I can't remember which was which, but they've definitely both outperformed their seeds. So definitely exciting to see, and both of them doing really well. One of them will be after this race will be 4 and 2. One of them will be 3 and 3. Both of them will be assured to make it into the playoffs, since every runner 3 and 3 or better will make it into the playoffs. Um, but fighting for that crucial edge in seeding, going into the playoffs. So should be a really good race in the
Yeah,
last week of Swiss.
absolutely. Don't forget about bragging rights as well.
Of
Those are
course, yeah.
those are
Who
on the table.
who could
Yes.
forget about bragging rights?
Mhm. And we are off. Of course, for any of our viewers who don't know, maybe you're watching this for the first time, seeing one of these matches for the first time. This is the Super Metroid Dash Mystery tournament. What is mysterious about this particular seed is that the runners don't know what the settings are going to be before they start, and so things kind of unravel as you go. We've got boss randomization, we've got area randomization, we've got charge beam randomization, we've got a whole bunch of things, and the runners are kind of figuring out what's what as we move along here. So we've already can tell in the HUD up at the top right. The number 20 means we do not have a standard charge beam. So we will have one of the starter variations, and it also shows us that it's not full. So it's either going to be Chozo or major minor logic split.
Yep, and then that morph ball at the vanilla location means that it can continue to be either Chozo or vanilla. Just depends on what ends up showing up in the next 3 locations. Both of them going to be electing to check the Alpha Missiles location next. Idle not having angle down, so he has to do a different strat for construction zone down than what DJ did. But DJ just out to a little bit of an early lead thanks to that, plus the little mishap and climb Idle had. We got power arms, so we'll be able to scout if it's area or not at the Mirat portal after all this is done.
Yeah. And we do have a major in the ceiling location, so that would indicate that it is major minor and not Chozo logic. So if you're familiar with the major minor, which is, I guess, could be considered, normal randomization because it's been around for so long, but that's what we have here tonight. But we'll see if we've got some area to mix things up a bit.
Yeah, area. I know DJ definitely will prefer, and Idol also I think will prefer. It's just, in my opinion, a way more fun of a mode to play and to watch, and just to think about, strategize, and just more balanced overall in general. It's also got a 2 and 3 chance of showing up versus vanilla maps 1 and 3 chance. So this is really a really nice loadout to start out. So hopefully
Yeah.
the game just gives you area. Ooh, DJ missing that mock ball. Mock ball is scary. You need an extra
Yes.
power bomb to play it safe.
Yeah,
Ooh, I'm scared.
those hoppers do 80 damage, so it could take one hit, but you definitely do not want to. Had to kill all the hoppers, so it doesn't actually know. Oh, okay, now they know it's area. But okay, yeah, here we
Yeah,
are.
yeah. Both runners. I don't have a think, but is gonna do the tube clip. Yeah, gets the tube clip. Nice.
Yeah,
DJ checking spacer first. I disagree, but it's fine.
yeah. I mean, I guess you could argue a little bit that if one of these portals over here on the right is something you want to go to, like Green Brand or something like that, you might want to have this check already done because if it's a major that you definitely want on the way to Green Brand, or I don't know, whatever those things I don't know, could be a thing that's beneficial in the right situation.
Yeah, so the reasoning to do Spacer last is you're setting yourself up for a better route down the line.
Mhm.
And by down the line, I mean after you check these portals, because DJ is going to check this portal, get in front of the LN, and then do Business Center. Um, and it's not unlikely that there's going to be a bad portal on the other side of Business Center. Idle didn't check it later because he knows how to play this game and see Business Center do Business Center. Um, but
What about
after,
checking? What about checking the Crade Mouth portal before you go down to Business Center?
I usually do it just because I want to have that info in my head
Mhm.
while I'm doing Business Center, but it's actually theoretically better to do it after you do Business Center. It's just like you have to be able to commit to it
Gotcha.
and make that call. But yeah, both these runners doing the Crate Mouth after Business Center, so I'm a fan. Also, I don't get Spazer at the high jump location.
Yes, indeed. Still, still nothing major going on. Well, major. A
Uh,
couple of majors, but nothing movement or progression wise. I mean, we do have bombs, but that's bombs and spazers is all we've seen so far.
Yeah, DJ having that extra E tank is actually going to be pretty huge here because DJ can save scum ice on the slowdown, and theoretically he can keep it if he gets good drops from the Novas. So I don't not going to even be able to take a whirl at it at all with no tanks. Um,
Yeah, that's a
ooh,
solid
this
point.
is a portal you won't follow. So this is like um, kind of bad for Idle not having the spacer check, but also if this portal's bad, then the route just works out way better. Between you get to do this portal, reset it, and then go back through Business Center, do Spacer, and go up a tower, and that's kind of just what you want to be doing.
Yeah, and there's that
Yeah,
better route that you were talking about there for sure. If that's the way this ends up going, but we're gonna see what this map station portal ends up being. That extra save coming in handy for Idle.
it's
Oh,
Torian. That's good knowledge to have. So
hmm
Idle's route is going to work out really well unless Ice is something. But DJ's shambling the Ice Mog Ball, so um, you're gonna just have to take another go at it.
yeah. If this is like Varia or something at ice, that's gonna be big.
Yeah, suit speed, high jump's pretty good. That dip in the lava is not good. Um,
No,
so
I mean it's like a jacuzzi,
yeah,
right? Just little.
huh,
Okay. I don't-
yeah. So he'll be able to get the check for sure. But we'll have to reset it.
Oh,
Oh, this is good. You
oh.
want to reset? Yeah. Okay. Good. Good. So now DJ gets to play the game of I get to uh do one tank ice until I get good enough drops from the Novas and don't mess up enough that I can keep this gravity. But it's gonna be worth it no matter what because gravity is too good.
I wonder if it was. So you're saying DJ is gonna go back and try to
Absolutely.
get this
There's
right.
zero
So
chance he orphans this. This is
right. So would it possibly have
good
been?
grief.
Oh,
Okay, I would have done. I would have gotten it.
well, the other thing is we don't know if gravity heat reduction is on, so that would have potentially allowed, at least going out to sea, if it was a thing, may have
Yeah,
allowed DJ Webb to get
it's
out.
only 25% though, and even if it was on, he still wouldn't be able to get out. So, so yeah, DJ will now be able to. He doesn't actually have to save, which will work out for in his favor. And now he can check this portal. He'll be able to reset and potentially take another swing at ice, which I think would be a really good call for him. And Idle, I think, is going to be taking a swing at one tank X-ray. So the
Yep.
extra dash save station is going to help him out there.
Webb gonna find the lovely Torian. Early X-ray looking good so far.
Yeah, 1D boost left for Idle. Very nice.
Well done. Looks fancy. Might look easy if you don't know, but reward is
Yeah, you're not keeping
reserved.
that. Okay, so I really don't like DJ leaving this because you just found West, and then if you get that gravity and you keep it, then you can just go up West, check the last major in West, well the one major in West, and then do the top of West, and then if that's all bad, you can go back to your business center and go up a tower. But it's just like it's a really strong early route, and like you're fairly likely to find something like Green Bryn and be able to come back to Red Tower later. But
Yeah, I think maybe it just
oh,
doesn't
there's the
feel
top of
good.
West. So
All right.
I'm not going to follow that. I wouldn't be opposed, honestly, to just going and checking Mama Turtle on this if you're confident on like the PB bounce and just getting the item on nothing. But like since you got that in middle of Red Tower, but it's a hard call to make in like on the spot, and it's also just like it's not a good portal, and you've already know where the bottom two portals go. So
Yeah, it's tough. That's not generally a trick you decide to make sure you're nice and fresh on, because it doesn't end up popping up very much. But
yeah. Okay, there's Green Bryn for Idol. Dia's gonna play it safe on this Red Tower climb. Kill the Rippers with a power bomb. Gets up nice. So Idol not gonna have the top of Red Tower check question mark? He's playing like he's not going to,
might.
which isn't my favorite.
Yeah, Croc's still out there. Kraid is still out there.
Yeah, but like the thing is like you're just orphaning these one portals, and you've already got one in West that you've orphaned. Like you can't really do anything about that from Idol's perspective. From DJ's perspective, you totally can, but from Idol's perspective, you really can't. So you're just trying to not orphan those one portal checks. It's just something you want to do as much as possible. And Idol follows another couple of portals and gets the front of Wreck Ship. Is going to turn around. I think I like this bail. You've got better places to be.
Yeah, you don't have
Green
high
Bryn.
jumps. You can't really get to the back portal even if you wanted to go.
I mean, it's really just you can't kill enough bosses to make it worthwhile. And you've also got Green Bryn right there, plus Criteria. So
Nice little plasma beam for Idol.
yeah,
I don't think anybody's going to turn that away.
yeah, absolutely not. Yeah, I was interested to see if he was going to check BT right there. And yeah, I like this play from DJ, just going and checking the top of Red Tower while you're here. It does feel bad, like seeing Green Bryn and then turn around, but the ideal
watch
here
this be
is this is
top
nothing.
Watch this be the top of Green Bryn.
If this is top of Green Bryn, this is so good for DJ. Like this is this is so good for DJ. Okay, so DJ can just do Green Bryn top to bottom, and Idol's gonna have to do it bottom to top, which is like fine. But then he's going to be just a little bit farther away from the next thing, which is probably crossing Criteria? Question mark. For DJ, it might be going back and getting Gravity, because he will need that sooner than later. Really, just the sooner DJ gets Gravity, the better.
Gotta pick up the supers. Don't know if we're gonna find a charge upgrade or not. I mean, chances are probably high with the major minor, but at a certain point, when these runners reach go mode, they may not end up checking any more majors. So getting supers is definitely. Oh, never mind. Charge upgrade.
Look at that. Yeah, so this will tell us if we're on starter or starter plus. If you just look at the number, we are on regular starter. So DJ got full charge. And Idol will eventually get it.
Yeah, that's also going to help as well if Idol going from bottom to top has kind of that mindset of collecting miners and whatnot, because they don't have charge beam yet. But DJ Webb says, "Oh, I got charge beam. Let me just get a couple more supers and I'll call it a day."
Yeah. I mean, supers are just too good. Like, yeah. And then also a second power bomb for DJ is really strong to pick up, so I like checking miners still. But yeah, Idol's going to be picking up the extra missile, but it is his 15th, so it's still pretty strong to pick up.
Yeah. I mean, I try to grab 3 packs of power bombs because I don't know if I'm going to get ice or whatever, but
yeah, 3 is a good number to aim for.
Isn't it a magic number? Yeah. Somebody said that one time.
Well, I mean, 3 is the magic number.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, it's just like 15 power arms gets you across the flash, gets you through Metroid rooms with no RNG shambles. 2 is a 28% chance of doing it, but 28% is not 100% for sure. So DJ now just gonna head through the rest of Green Bryn, and then yeah, just probably make his way to BT, if I had to guess. But all this stuff is taking him farther and farther away from gravity. So it's really just gonna depend on when he gets back to that gravity. But it's gonna be way before Idle does, because he actually knows about gravity versus Idle. Idle might be super late to that gravity. DJ is skipping Wave Gate? What? I'm confused. I do not know what DJ is doing. He did Etiquette, so he knows this major minor. Maybe he's just doing this in a different order.
Sometimes.
Could be like a health thing or something. Like he was
Hopefully
worried
just
about
forget.
his health.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
All right. We're good.
Yeah. Okay. Cool. He will be getting space jump. Loses a little bit of time, but it's fine.
If Varia shows its face a little earlier, then that gravity knowledge might be a little less valuable, because you may end up in Upper Norfair a little earlier with Heat Shield or Varia.
Yeah, if Varia shows up, then Ida will have a good path to getting the gravity. But if like we're ending up hell running Bubble Mountain eventually, then DJ will have a pretty good lead, because he'll have a reason to go back there, and Idle really won't. He'll just like do other stuff.
DJ doing the heads up play, taking out the hoppers with a power bomb on the way in, because he only got 78 energy. That was
he had
well
58.
fought. Yeah, 58. That was well thought out for sure.
Yeah. This hopper is scary.
Yeah.
Yeah. So DJ now he knows that portal. Gonna check this miner, get a super, and Idle's gonna get spat out at the top of our tower. This next like 2 minutes is gonna be pretty big for the decisions that the runners are making. So we'll see what ends up happening.
Yeah, I mean, at this point, you've got Green Bryn, you've got West Meridia, you've got Criteria, which you're still missing a couple portals over there, and potentially Gauntlet and BT and all that stuff. That's probably where you want to head is Tube at this point.
Yep. So DJ doesn't know front rush ship yet, but Idle does.
Yeah.
So I think DJ might. It could be possible DJ gets this plasma, turns around, and does front rush ship. Could also be possible DJ does BT after this, and then does Gauntlet, and then front rush ship.
Yeah, that major being available from the very beginning is a little bit hard to ignore.
Yeah. It's also just like, it's not a suit though, so Idle's gonna just go to front rush ship, no BT or Gauntlet at all, or East Criteria. So
yeah.
How often? There's like a. Go ahead.
Oh, I was just gonna say, like, how often is BT end up being like speed or screw in this logic split?
Yeah, I don't know. It really just depends. Yeah, I think it's like a 63% chance that Idle can kill this boss, knowing nothing. So, see, that means Crate Fantoon is killable, Dragon and Ridley are not. So, just depends on what shows up. If this is a kill wall boss, it's pretty good. If it turns on the ship, it's like even more of a swing, because then you have the up to like 3 or 4 minute sync of doing a ship. But if Varia is here, then this is really good for Idle. It really just depends on what's here. It is Kraid, and it is shuffled Kraid. So
yeah, so
only gonna get the one item out of here, but also we'll get the extra item out of Kraid's lair whenever that shows up. Looks like DJ's gonna head back to this portal, so I think I would expect DJ to try to kill this boss, which will work out for him.
Yeah, I don't know why DJ would be heading that way or this way instead of checking Crab or Moat. otherwise, is going back.
I'm checking the portal.
Oh,
Just missing on which portal. I just
gotcha.
forgot about the other one. Spring behind Crane. So nice item. Not really what you're looking for though.
Yeah, I mean, I like Spring Ball super early. It definitely pays for its weight and bounciness. You know, with a bunch of different sections where you'd have to use a bomb or a power bomb to do what you need to do.
Yeah, it's definitely like just useful, but it's not. It's no like. It's no high jump. It's no suit or speed. So yeah,
Yep.
high five between the runners and Wreckship main shaft just now. Nice.
A 5.
And no backup ship check for Idle. Just gonna head straight out and probably go do BT into East Criteria. So this route will work out for Idle better.
Yeah, that's a long way to find something you don't want, and you can hope to find that eventually. With, I mean, we still have 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So it's about six portal connections when you pair them up. Still out there, so chances of you finding the back of wreck ship are a little higher.
Yeah, absolutely. It's just like it's such a big punish, and you already know Turian. So
Yeah.
if Crate's there, then LOL, you just last locate that. But
If
more
Croc
likely,
if Croc is there and Croc has gravity, that's
well,
gonna be.
Croc can't have gravity because gravity's at
I'm
higher.
sorry, I meant to say area.
Yeah, all good.
Yeah.
DJ having a Crate moment, but gets the boss down.
Yeah, we all gotta have a little Kraid moment every now and then, you know. Feel sorry for Kraid after too many quick kills.
Yeah,
You feel sorry for BT as well. That was,
yeah. Too many missile super fights. If you can even call it a fight.
all right, is Idle going to? Yeah, it's gonna go check the other portals at this point. But will Idle check Gauntlet?
I feel like right now you don't, just because you're on 5 power bombs and bombs. It's like not great to get out. Plus, you
It
have
is.
portals over there that can take you to other places that are better.
Yeah, I mean, this is where my brain does a little bit of being my own worst enemy. It's, you know, when you say it like, well, it could be speed or it could be ice or something like that. Then, you know, irrational thoughts take over and
Yeah,
make you want to go do the check.
yeah. It's really just like you have to just be able to commit to skips, but I also respect doing it because you're on 3 tanks. Idle did
Yep.
reset 1 at X-Ray, so you have 4 tanks in logic with the space, but you really want if it's pretty likely that the thing you're doing on East Criteria is going to end up being Bubble Mountain in some form. So getting an extra tank, if there is one here, that would be pretty nice for Idle. So
Yeah, that's a solid
does find
observation.
one too.
There you go. All right.
And DJ is going on an adventure back to Redbrand. I think he's going to try and make up the X-ray check that he skipped earlier. Is going to mess out on the Gauntlet and East Criteria checks, though. I think, yeah, this... Oh, duh. This is X-ray into getting his gravity. Duh. So, yeah, this makes perfect sense from DJ. Just a shame he didn't commit to the 1-tank ice earlier, though. I think that just saves a lot of time in the seed.
Space Shop making this Gauntlet play for Idle a little less dangerous, is definitely using its, putting it to good use here.
Yeah, absolutely. So DJ going to end up being 2+2 entering the Upper Norfair Hell runs, but we'll also have the shot at taking the Mama Turtle check plus pre-Aqueduct Portal. So that might be what he ends up doing after he gets his gravity, but time will tell.
Yeah, there are still 3 missing portals in Upper Norfair as well.
Yeah. Yeah, plus 2 on each criteria that we're about to see from Idle. So
All right. What does Crabs get us? What's up,
Crabs is
Crabs? Oh,
back of East.
back of East Meridia.
Yeah, good one to know, but you're not following that on this.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, you skipped that missile, absolutely.
Yeah.
And this one
Gadget
is
charge.
Croc. Yeah, you do this.
Hey.
Charge Plasma, you absolutely do first item. No suits, you probably do second item as well.
I
But
think that's
yeah,
fair play.
yeah. So yeah, Idol really needs this to hit. Doesn't know it, but DJ knowing gravity kind of does need this to hit. That's a hit for sure.
Yeah.
So it'll really depend on how much like. I don't think DJ comes back to this for a while, which could really hurt him. But it really just depends on how long Idle takes to get back to Upper Norfair, and if he does it via Business Center or via Bubble Mountain. Because if he does it via Business Center, he'll do Ice first, and then he'll get his gravity. But if he does it via Bubble Mountain, he'll do Ice last, and that will not be good. Probably.
DJ having a little trouble getting up, but does have a couple of reserves of energy, hopefully.
Nice black screen.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Was that
that's
on the door close?
no, it's on the fanfare.
Oh, all right.
Yeah, you had it. He like paused, like framed pretty good, and hit the fanfare on the screen. It was pretty much black. So it was paused for however many frames, 399 I think, and then the pause screen finally came up because it can't do that during a fanfare. I love
All right.
Metroid.
All right, Grapple. Just another E-Tank.
Yeah, not really what I was hoping to see, but speed is already pretty good. I
Yeah.
was not paying attention to the heat drain for DJ, so I don't know if it was on or not.
Chat saying heat damage was looking slower.
Yeah. I don't know. Maybe we'll just find Varia at Mama Turtle and it won't be relevant. LOL. Anyways, DJ now to West, as predicted. So just gonna be ahead of Idle on the route by a fair bit. Unless Idle can find some way back into East Upper Norfair. Well, really West Upper Norfair, not East. I don't know what I'm saying. This is scary health for DJ. This has a bunch in reserves, but still scary.
I don't know if how much is the bunch. It just drained it for Upper Norfair. A little wave beam, never hurt anybody.
Yeah. Good item. Now he's the best beam. Yeah, I think if Preoccupied doesn't hit, then he. Well, I think the only no hits for him are back of ship and back of LN. And I guess front of East is good either. He does get left sandpit check though if Preoccupied's front of East. But it's really just not great. Idle is heading back to meme route. Yeah, Idle's just taking this to get back to Business Center. Yeah, this is good.
Right, to
This
elevator.
Yeah, this is both good because it's the fastest route and good because it's going to put him right next to gravity. So it'll work out.
Yeah, I don't see Idle not checking ice as their first check.
Yeah. So then the question becomes, does Idle... Was that front of East?
No, I didn't see it. I didn't see it.
Great. I'm glad we're...
Single chamber.
Okay, single chamber. So... So, yeah, this makes things be a pickle. DJ might just farm here and then go back to single chamber, which really wouldn't be ideal, but would also be, like, fine, I guess. I don't really know what's better for him than just doing these two.
Yeah, the E-tanks are playing a little bit of a factor here, and in the speed of
Yeah,
what Idol is able to do and what DJ has to farm to do.
yeah. Idle being up a couple tanks is actually really nice for him. If he ends up going to pre-aqueduct and he doesn't have to farm, so that'll be a little bit of a catch up for him. But yeah, it looks like DJ will be headed back to pre-aqueduct and will be starting his upper north hell runs. Will be down that speed though. Is Idle skipping ice? No, just saving. Okay.
Yeah, it wants
Yeah.
to make sure
Really not a.
he can do
Oh, he's skipping it.
Oh!
Oh, this is bad. This is bad for Idle. This might be the race actually, right here, because he's gonna end up seeing. Well, I don't know. Maybe it's not that bad if Varia pops, and then because he has to. What has to happen
maybe
is you have to
enter
find Varia, find Preaqueduct, like with no high jump or anything, to get up, and then turn around and go straight back to ice. Yeah, I don't know. I really don't get the rationale behind skipping ice when you're right there, and it's been in logic for forever.
The only thing I can think of is, there's obviously more checks over here. You got a more of a chance to find what you're looking
I
for.
guess. I don't know. I really don't like that idea because ice is a faster check, and ice costs less energy, and like so you have to farm less for it.
Is that technically a high five if they're both going the same direction? It's like a side five or something.
It's sync, that's for sure.
There you go.
E-Tank is better for DJ than I think
Very
it is for
DJ's
Idol.
feeling good.
Yeah. Yeah, I think graph heat reduction is on here. Question mark? Yeah, exactly, Derp. I mean, that's just so not true in area. Like that is how vanilla map works, kind of, but also area just doesn't work that way.
Those tricky bubbles.
Yeah. It's so hard to be in the race mindset and not fall victim to stuff like that.
Yeah.
But you really just have to be able to play your race. That's like honestly an understated hard thing in a race is to just be able to play your own race no matter what. Like no matter what shows up.
Yeah. Yeah, race mindset is like its own puzzle in and of itself. You've got to deal with feelings and thoughts and irrational thoughts, and it's just its own beast. Like you're not going to get good at racing other than just racing and going through that experience. Upper Norfair really not giving us much other than energy, which I guess is good because we don't have Varia, but not what our runners are looking for.
Yeah. You have to wonder maybe Idle like goes after Norfair Reserve. You see this turns around obviously because he can't go through it. Maybe he like goes to ice and then Croc Speedway to the bottom of Upper Norfair. But he really doesn't have the health to pull that off without the E-Tank at Norfair Reserve that he doesn't know is there.
Yeah.
Okay, I do not support skipping that super for DJ, but yeah. Yeah, I'm just afraid of the Idol then goes to bottom Norfair and never does ice ever and misses his gravity and loses the race off of it.
Yeah, it's tough. There's decisions and there's gambles and there's gambles that win matches and I guess that's why they call it a gamble. But
Oh no, this is shambles for Idol. This is not good at all. I don't know if he got the bottom right bubble mountain minor.
I don't
It
know.
is a power bomb. So if he didn't, then it'll work out.
Crystal
Crystal
Flash.
Flash. Nice. Okay, yeah, he can just CF here. But yeah, DJ is just going to be ahead on the route by a fair bit. because he'll get to go to these portals after doing all this stuff.
It's gonna be back of wreck ship.
Yeah, that's
So
skip.
yeah, so Aqueduct is either gonna be at the Croc entry portal, which is what DJ's probably going to now, or it's gonna be at the back of Lower Norfair, which would be painful.
Yeah, or it could be Kraid there, and Croctor goes to back of Ellen.
Yep.
So yeah, now idle resources depleted is gonna do this last Upper Norfolk check, and then hope he goes to ice. But really, we just don't get to know.
And there it is.
There's the aqueduct. So back of Ellen is Kraid, which means the seat is really interesting because if you want to pull off a various skip, then you really just have to get a zillion tanks because you'll have to do variolous reverse acid dive, which is tricky.
Yeah,
Um,
that's a
yeah,
ton of energy going
it's like
all the way through and all the way back.
it's 8 tanks with full movement and a CF right beforehand and right after. Well, more likely with like an E tank at Firefly or something. So
Yeah.
nice X-ray there for DJ.
Yeah,
That X-ray will be nice for Bossmoon and potentially Dragon or Fentoon if it shows up. He does have enough energy to take on Ridley if he really wants to. It's a hard fight, but it's a doable fight.
two reserves. Yeah, I think it's
I mean, he's got 30 supers.
yeah.
Where is DJ going? He doesn't have Dragdad.
Yeah, I'm not sure.
What?
Does
He
DJ
doesn't. He
know?
doesn't go back of east.
Okay.
So
But why? Yeah, I mean, going to the boss before checking this portal would be the
I'm
normal.
not a fan because you can kill any boss here.
We talked about a
Yeah,
little bit about
back of east goes to right side criteria, but D doesn't know this. So
right.
oh yeah, I guess that is true. He can't get the bottom. I've been in the idle has speed, so bottom hallway is no longer relevant mindset.
Okay.
Though I guess he could have been like snail clip and try to snipe a 15th power bomb and then done CF clip because he has bombs. So
Yeah, I mean, if it wanted to commit to CF clipping through bot wound, I mean, there's 3 minor checks in the sand pits.
oh, DJ's not a CF clipper. Tragic. Yeah, so DJ will do Croc here and get his speed, which will actually work out, but also it'll suck because now he's like a year behind below out compared to Idle.
Yeah.
Even if he like fails right now. Go ahead.
I was gonna say, it does make for a little more of a interesting race here. If Idle ends up getting in the same situation and CF clips through.
Well, Idle doesn't have to. He has speed.
Yep, I knew that. I was just testing you all to see.
Okay. So DJ gets speed here. It's a tough call to make, but I think you bail here. Of course, I say this knowing the item, so.
Yeah. No Varia. It's tough.
Yeah. It's a hard call. It's really tough to bail on second on Croc. DJ's gonna stay for it, which is fine. Like, it's really hard to make this call, knowing that basically if this is Varia, you lose. And there's also, of course, the ice high jump that could be there that will help with the rest of the video game, plus Screw. Screw's nice, but no, not worth. Idle is having a bottom fight.
Yeah, Batoon was Neo from the Matrix there for a little bit, dodging all those supers.
Yeah. And E-Tank. Okay.
All right.
So This is really gonna. If this is Ridley, this is really gonna come down to can Idol pull this fight off. He has 30 supers, so it's like doable. It's very doable. Just has to actually like.
Looks to be preparing for it right now, so yeah.
Yeah. DJ will be in a better spot for it.
I'm sure DJ is really happy to see that E-Tank over there at Grapple.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it could also just be a Phantoon here, and then Varia is at top of ship, and you just cry.
Get your tissues out, folks. If you need to cry, just cry. We're here for you.
Yeah, sadly a common experience when playing Super Metroid Randomizer.
It's it's the one thing we don't talk about, but we all have tissues near our controllers. Let's be honest.
Yeah, absolutely. It's just how the game goes.
Yeah.
Anyways, DJ is either gonna head back or he's not gonna head back and go like finish out Criteria. Did DJ do? I think DJ did do BT.
Using a super to enter into this Ghidorah here, maybe not the. I'm not gonna say not the smartest. I think we already missed.
I think it's defensible.
Yeah.
It's like it's a 2 and 3. It's not Ridley, but it is Ridley because of course it's Ridley.
I mean, we have 450 on our charge shot, so it's not terrible, but it's just in this kind of a fight, things are.
Yeah, the grav heat reduction is really paying dividends here.
Yeah.
Because it makes us 5 tank more like a 6 or 7. Oh, that hit sucks.
Little tail hit there.
I think he's dead.
Oh! Come on, Red. Oh,
that
just under
really
the
nice.
wire.
That fireball hit was so kind.
I thought he got tail.
Right into the claws.
I thought he got tail whipped into the claws there. But yeah.
No, if he got tail whipped, then his reserve was gonna pop, I think. And that would have been a dead Samus.
Oh,
nice high jump too. That's really nice.
Very nice.
Yeah. So now, DJ is just gonna be years behind on the route. Even if he can pull the Ridley fight off. I wonder where Idle heads next. No plasma. Because it's shuffled Ridley.
Yeah, at this point.
Yeah, where do we have now? Where do we have left?
I mean, I think you're looking for Kraid and you're looking for
Waterway. Yeah, it's literally just Waterway. Varia is there.
Unless it's at Kraid.
No, Kraid's back of LN.
Oh, yeah.
We know Kraid is back of LN.
That's not going to happen. Yeah. So
yeah, so Idol still has Mama Turtle left as well. So he might. I think Idol might go out. Like he's gonna go out here, go up through Business Center, I think, and then do Mama Turtle into top of West, and then climb Red Tower into Greenburn and finish with Waterway. I think that makes sense. And then DJ will know it's just Waterway. Though he hasn't done Gauntlet. Idol also has left Sandpit.
Yeah, still a lot of if we're not taking any gambles here, still a lot of things for Idol to check that DJ has not yet. So it will be interesting to see once DJ is done with Ridley to see where Idol is and how far away the runners are from each other.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, absolutely. It's really, at this point, just both runners cleaning up what the other has done until one of them goes to Waterway. But yeah. DJ is now in his Ridley fight. Also has the 30 supers, takes a tailhead as well.
Doesn't get the turnaround. Seems okay.
Yeah. Okay, he hits the turnaround. I think that actually might have been luck.
I think that was tail. I don't think that was body, which is good. Body does more damage. Oh, and Spring Ball jumps up in there. There you go.
Yeah, nice. Good fight.
Yeah.
Takes a couple hits, but gets the fight done.
Making it look
Yep.
easy, baby. You know, those, I should probably know this, but those blocks are destroyable on idle side through aqueduct by screw attack. Are they destructible by like gaining
I
speed
mean,
echoes? And
there's
doing
bomb
nothing?
blocks. There's like
Yeah,
regular old bomb blocks.
yeah.
So yeah, Idol also doesn't know this portal, but he will figure out that it is back of ship.
Yep.
I think he goes. He might go up Remembered Highway next, and do that. Okay, yeah. You turn around here. You gotta. But he's probably just struggling to
It's trying to
figure the route out, which is
Yeah.
it's just hard to make these calls.
In,
But that's the joy of area.
It is. It is. You know, adding this layer of complexity and you know quick thought process is definitely stressful at times, but it is also something that is just really an awesome part of what makes area rando super fun. Like
Absolutely.
what's like the proverb or something like that? Like nothing that is worth having comes easy, right?
I
You
don't
know,
know.
something like that. And so the little
Who knows? Idol gonna get us CF back here. He raced at a bunch of Bubble Mountain, but I don't know where DJ is going. I think back of East and then what? I do not understand.
we're going to criteria from
I
here,
think
which will lead
maybe
us
if he goes
to
to G4, then he's right next to Waterway, and that'll be the answer. I guess like maybe
he's gonna pop out at Kago, yeah, and then maybe go to G4, and that'll bring him to Newbridge, which is pretty quick
yeah.
access to Waterway.
Yeah, I guess I think the better route would have been out front of East and then
Well, hang on. What about
then go
Shack
Business
Tool?
Center. No grapple, none logic.
And no ice.
Yeah, but I think front of East and then up Business Center and then up Red Tower would have been better because you can also get closer to Waterway as well as not having to do back of East, which is bad. Yeah, Idol is. I think Idol just has less checks. So actually pretty close to getting to Waterway. Idol just has to get his wave first because he doesn't know that the answer is Waterway. But yeah, if Idol goes out top of West now, then he can. Then they'll both be really close to Waterway. It'll actually be a really good race.
Idle being sure not to wake the mama or the babies. You know, it's like that's like whacking the cuckoo chickens in Zelda. You just don't want to do it.
Yeah, except they hurt you a lot more. Ugh. Yeah, so Idol. I think this is just like slight advantage DJ, but it's really going to come down to movement from here on out because they're going to get water. They're going to get Varia. Probably they could also just get grapple and then Varia's at Shack. That'd be a meme. Wow, this is going to be really close because like Idol's
ice.
Yeah, Idol's a room away of where DJ is going to be. Like,
If we get a
wow,
solid sync here.
this is quality sync.
Go.
Yeah. Yeah, Idol's a room behind DJ. This is crazy.
This is a little nasty here. I love it. Yeah, we've got same loadout. There's no advantage. Same boss count, same loadout, same everything. And we have ourselves a Varia suit.
There we go. So now it's a race to the finish. DJ with like an 8 or 9 second advantage. 48 minutes in. This is great.
Oh, that's
Idle jumped over and plasma shot the fish.
all right.
This
Well,
is great. So
it
now,
is
yeah,
really a movement race at this point. Our players, I think, have the same knowledge of portals, and they know where they're going.
yeah,
And
I
now
think they
it's
both have
just
full map
execution.
knowledge. So
Yeah.
DJ also having that ship refill is going to be advantageous. So since he'll have more energy for reverse acid dive when that comes out.
Yep.
But yeah, so both runners. Oh, DJ gets the Vile Plume. More time saved for Idle.
Mm-hmm. We're just gonna be counting. We're gonna be counting strats and solid movement and unfortunate mistakes. It's just a math game now. Oh,
Yeah, both runners trying to get to the bottom of Red Tower now, so they can get to front of LN and do the 2 bosses there between that and Kraid at the back of LN, and then you get out of LN and you go to Business Center and then West and then Turian, and then you're done. So,
we got a little,
Idle gonna
little
take
yapping
floaters.
mall. Oh, okay. All right. I'm not mad at it, but it does cost its time.
Yeah, at least it didn't crash the game. That would have been bad.
Yep.
DJ going for Lava Spark? No. I mean, you have Space Jump.
Little tease.
It's barely. It's like kind of just have to store the spark in room anyways.
It would be solidly for swag. That's all.
So
That's
DJ 5004 elevator fade out. I think Idle's gonna be like 20 seconds behind.
okay.
Yeah.
So 24. Oh, all right. Well, it was gonna be 24.
Probably a bit more.
Oh, dodging that fire from the Namahe. That was skills right there.
Okay, yeah. So like,
all right,
25 seconds.
Yeah.
So.
Oh,
the grand scheme of things, pretty good advantage for DJ.
No fast pillars from DJ.
Yep, that is a. Now Idle gets to potentially catch back up. Also worth noting, Idle has 15 power ups. DJ has 10. So that is an advantage that Idle will have for Turian unless ice pops.
Yeah, if we don't find ice. All right.
I mean,
not sure about the short charge.
No. Wow, double miss on fast pillars.
Feels slow, man.
But yeah, DJ could just go for the 28% in Turian, or could check stuff like Hoda Ruby and Frankerzy and Kraid Missile, and try to spike another power bomb, which is probably the way he's going to end up going if he remembers.
Idle not getting the strat they wanted through worst room, but ends up getting a decent backup.
Yeah. I'm not a huge fan of doing Kraid first, even though you get the Kraid E-Tank check earlier, just because then you have the Kraid refill later, and that's like your guaranteed free reverse acid dive health in this situation. So
what part is the refill?
Kraid refill. It's like the room at the top before the boss.
Yeah. The one I often forget because I don't often need it. Yeah.
Yeah, the one I often remember because I run map completion.
Oh, fair enough.
I love DJ Blade. That power bomb is still going into and finds ice.
There it is.
99% of random runners stop checking items right before they find the item they want. Anyways, yeah, pretty big advantage DJ here. Just needs to keep playing well. And I don't know, it's not really his race to lose yet. We're not there. He does still need to maintain health for reverse acid dive so he's not in shambles at that point.
Yeah, I don't think that's gonna cause. I mean, Idle doesn't have other than like fire fleas that DJ might skip. I don't think there's a whole lot of things that finding ice early is going to provide any.
Yeah, it's not really like. It's more like Idle will probably get that. I don't know. I probably wouldn't, but I think they're probably more likely to check stuff than I am. I don't know what I was gonna say, but it's more. DJ having it now is going to be the actual advantage. That was a very fast microwave. I'm surprised Dragon died at all. I think enough hits were going to get over him that she just wasn't going to die.
It sounded like six shots, if my audio memory serves me right.
Yeah, it is. I think I do. I do the one early shot and then I do 6 for safety, but you only need 6 total with full beam. Because no, you need 7. But it's just how microwave works. It's weird. Because you get 1 hit before the first microwave, and then you get 1 hit after the last one, and then 1 hit in between everything. I don't know. That's a bad explanation. Don't listen to it.
You heard it here, folks.
Yeah. Well, you didn't because I told you not to listen, so you shouldn't have.
No, nobody heard that part. Just the first part.
Okay. Sure. We'll go with that.
If DJ skips Fire Flea.
Surely he skips. Okay, good. Because the only good thing at this point is an E-tank for stand-up, and that is not good enough EV. Like, not even close. Hey, I do this. I count my microwave hits. I play Super Metroid. I can count.
Yeah, even if, I guess if a screw attack was there, it would help a little. It'd be just like a little comfy, like a pair of pajama slippers going through the rest of lower hardware here. But
yeah, but would it save time? I don't think so.
Well, luckily Idle did not do that check either on the way up, which makes sense.
Yeah. Yeah. Wonder if he'll skip Crazy Tank though. Because if he does, it's kind of just. I mean, not quite GG because it's Super Metroid, but it's a good advantage for DJ at that point. I also think that DJ's just been playing a little bit cleaner though. So.
Certainly, DJ.
Okay, he does check it, so he will get iced. So.
Yeah, but the amount of time that Idle took farming in the pre-Ridley room was drastically. Well, I don't know, drastically. It was definitely more than what DJ just took to go in there because the resources were way different.
Yeah, absolutely. DJ gets a slow. Not exactly what you want. Is going to go for the off-screen microwave. So losing approximately infinity years.
Yep. Infinity.
Yeah. Infinity. Alright, let's see if Idle goes for the sick early microwave. Well, the early shot, and then the middle microwave, I guess. Doesn't really have a good name, that strat.
I've gotten it down, like I can get my positioning right, but when I shoot the shot for the early, it's based off the music. I don't.
Yeah, I do like.
Describe it.
I have a music cue for my first shot, and then I just, I do like a vertical shot when Dre's right over the middle of the room.
Yep. Same.
Yeah. Anyways, I always the shot that everybody does, which is the diagonal shot at Dre when you see her, which is completely fine. It's just a little slower. So, gets the fight done, but is going to be a fair bit behind just because DJ is closer to reverse acid dive. Idle is skipping refill, so potential shambles incoming if this doesn't hit.
You know, it would be interesting if the runners got a spike suit coming out of Dragon and then sparked all the way across from the Ghidorah room all the way through to Mini Crate with the open door shot there.
Does that even save time?
You know what? It looks cool, MM2, okay? That's all I'm concerned with right now.
That's fair. That's a fair way to live. I think Idle was looking for a missile so he gets CF. Because he was on like 8 and then got 2 missile drops from counters.
Yeah, it seems to be blowing through all this acid. Yep, it's definitely looking at SCF.
Yeah.
Who needs diamonds, man? Crystals will do. Whatever that means.
I mean, aren't diamonds crystals? Question
Oh.
mark?
Yeah, that's a question. Don't have the answer to. Oh, is this gonna be enough enemies dead to open the door? All right.
Yes. Just gets it. Just barely gets it. I would have been scared though. Anyways, yeah, DJ. At this point, this is a commanding lead for this race. Gonna be like a bit over a minute ahead on the elevator.
I mean, kudos for not dying for sure. If you have to slow down to not die, that's
Yeah. Yeah, unfortunately, the way the game is won is going fast and not dying in the same race.
Yeah.
So it's hard. It's hard to do both of them at the same time.
this game's kind of hard sometimes.
I mean, I think it's hard all the time.
Yeah, I was trying to be nice, but agreed.
Yeah. Okay. Idle's actually like more like 50 seconds behind.
Yeah, I
on
was
the
trying to be
elevator.
nice to Deer Force, I guess. That's who I was trying to be nice to.
I don't support that. Just saying. But anyways, DJ now in Turian will get his refill, and now we get to do Turian. So, assuming no shambles, DJ should be able to take this. But there are definitely many shamble points in Turian that can happen.
For sure. There's 127 on the elevator down for DJ.
Yeah, I counted 59, 10 on the elevator out of Villain Warfare for DJ, and then just under an hour for Idle. Okay, gets through M1. Pretty solid strat.
Old trusty Metroid Room 2 strat.
Yep. Left side grouping. Oh, that was almost good. Gets through M3. Yeah, Idle's like 52 seconds behind now on the elevator, so.
Yeah, I thought it was 47, but it's whatever.
I thought you said 27.
I
I don't know. We'll see after baby skip, anyways.
Yep.
Idle going for this grouping strat. Almost gets it. But just gets the one Metroid latched onto him. And DJ not going to go for the skip. I think Idle's a Stasio skipper, if I remember correctly. But I might also just be losing my mind. So
no, I think I don't know why, but I think you're right.
Yeah, DJ gets the grab and will be taking his refill. Yeah, we'll see if Idle can catch up on the skip.
A little bit here, yeah. I mean, runners have the same loadout, so it's not like one Mother Brain fight's going to be any faster or slower than the other with optimal shots. But if we can't get a baby skip here, it's a solid 20-ish seconds of.
Looks like setting up for the bomb spread. Let's see if this can work out. Oh, it doesn't. No, yeah, that bonk on the platform cost it. Yeah. That's how it goes.
That second jump, I try to wait as late as I can, so I make sure that doesn't happen, but it's tough. Nice first try Zeb skip, DJ side. No stand-up glitches in our future this time.
Yeah, nobody brought a spike suit in, and nobody has 7 tanks, so yeah, no stand-up. Another brain 2 for DJ. Idle going for the Zeb skip. Gets through, nice.
We should see some catch-up.
.104.19 Rainbow for DJ, so yeah, it'll probably give me like 30, 40 seconds behind, something like that.
Pretty awesome way that these runners kind of came together right at the last.
Yeah.
Drastically different routes, different knowledge gained at different times. That early gravity looked like it was going to be a potential player, but yeah, coming together at Green Bryn was just really cool to see, and the fact that they're both here fighting Mother Brain 2 and 3 side by side is just really well done. We thought this was going to be a good race, and it definitely was.
Yeah, this is definitely a really solid race, really good showcase of different routing decisions and how they time out versus each other. Plus the impact of the early gravity on DJ's side versus the early speed on Idle's side, and DJ having to go through East a couple times. So yeah, just really interesting decisions were made in this race, and yeah, panned out really exciting. But yeah, it looks like DJ will be going up to 4-2 in the playoff bracket. Idle will be at 3-3. So another one of those matches locked down. After the escape will be over, and we'll be getting ever closer to the playoff bracket.
Indeed. I'm excited for playoffs.
It's going to be great. I'm so excited. Definitely not biased because I'm one of like the top 3 or 4 seeds.
Sure, of course not.
Yeah, no, not relevant at all. Still going to be great though.
Just generally excited.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Generally excited for a lot of good matches. You know.
Indeed. If you're unfamiliar with what the playoffs are going to provide, that will be a single elimination best of 3 format. It's gonna be good.
Yeah, we're going to be taking everybody 3-3 or better, and it'll be the numbers turn out to be around about a 32-person bracket with it's like the top 3 seeds getting buys, so should be good.
No blue bomber for DJ Webb. Let's see if Idle graces us with the presence of that strat. We always love to see it.
Yeah, DJ going up Leox as Idle finished Mother Brain 3. Really tight race. This is really good show for both runners.
You can't really say that enough. With mystery settings, with area rando, with everything being thrown out of runners, being able to pull a race this close when you know your competition is it's anybody's game. It's really commendable.
Absolutely. But yeah, DJ will take this race, finishing in first place with an official race time at GG time of 1 hour, 7 minutes, and 52 seconds.
GG. Good game.
And we are joined by DJ Webb, helped by the SG helper role, being in all the commentary discords. So yeah,
quick, wasn't it?
Hey, I mean, I did it for last week's race myself, so but yeah. GG, nice race.
Thank you. I wondered if you saw the somehow pressing the exact hotkey that enters forfeit for me, so I died done like 3 seconds late. That was a little scary.
Yeah, that's why we don't use live split integration. Put litter in its place. Yeah.
Yeah,
GG's
I
2
was.
idle, finishing in second with an official race time at GG time of 1 hour 8 minutes and 38 seconds.
GG.
Yeah, I was feeling pretty good heading into Turian, and then I dot done, and I was like, cool. And then obviously it comes in like a minute later, and I was like, oh wow, this was apparently a really tight
Yeah.
one. But
Yeah, it was a pretty
yeah.
close one. So, GG idle.
GG's. Good race.
So, I'll ask the both of you, since you haven't looked at the VOD yet, how many seconds apart do you think your Varia collections were?
Well,
Varia
I
collection?
was
Yeah,
I was
Varia.
listening, and I may have peeked some things in chat, so it turns out it looks like it was like, I don't know, like 10 seconds or less, something like that.
Oh man.
Yeah, it was 8 seconds between your two Varia
Man, you
collections.
smoked me at the end then. What am I doing here? I lost 30 seconds from that point?
Yeah, DJ was 8 ahead, and then he did Ellen Boss. No, you did Ellen Boss first, which I liked better. But I think he just played better in Lone Warfare, and also had more health for reverse acid dive, so didn't have to worry about getting a CF beforehand.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, I was a little bit worried about
that
it.
was a fair bit.
I was kind of
was-
hoping that would be an E-tank at the crate layer, but Ice was.
Yeah, so DJ went Kraid first, and you went Ellen, Ridley area first. So I think that may have worked out a little bit more in DJ's favor, not having to see it from the way back and stuff like that. But yeah, it was definitely close there to the end.
I think if idle, I think if you take Kraid refill after Kraid, well, after Fantoon, I think it was.
No,
Then-
Dragon was a Kraid.
Oh yeah, Dragon.
Hmm?
Whichever boss was at Kraid. It was either Fantoon or Dragon. They were
Instead of
They were
doing
both
the
microwavable, so I didn't really think about it. Then, yeah, if you take Kraid refill, I think it works out better than worrying about getting resources for CF.
Yeah, it might have. It just felt bad taking the refill. I was
Yeah.
like, oh, I almost have CF ammo. I just need a missile drop because I was dumb and burned too many missiles.
Yeah, I mean, it's only like 10 seconds because 6 seconds for 2 doors and then a little bit of movement, but it's not that
Yeah.
bad.
Which is about the same as the CF, even optimally, so that makes
Yeah.
sense.
Yeah, exactly. It's just more consistent since it's the refill versus having to worry about getting a CF together.
I felt like I was playing really, really safe, and I wasn't thinking about my completely full 3 reserves either. So, but yeah,
Yeah.
plenty of health.
Yeah,
I don't think I had reserves at that point for some reason. I'd blown them on something.
I had ship refilled from.
Yeah.
Well, I did suitless Ridley, and then my path to Waterway went by ship, so I just ship refilled, which was really
Yeah.
long, by the way.
Yeah, I think you popped a reserve on Ridley and then didn't get it back after that.
Yeah. Yeah, I never had an opportunity to refill them after that. Yep.
Yeah. That's how it goes, though. But yeah, so really, really solid race from both of you guys. Just a lot of different decisions being made by the both of you that like ended up with the race being really close. Just like through how the decisions ended up transpiring.
Yeah, we ended up
yeah,
having to check
yeah.
almost everything. Like when
Yeah,
I found
exactly.
that grab late, I felt bad at first, and I was like, "Wait a minute, I would have checked all up in Norfolk anyway. Like it didn't actually cost me that much time. It just felt bad at the moment."
Yeah, you did decide to clear the right side of Upper Norfair first before going back to that. And actually DJ had peeped that on the way in, having one E-tank at the very beginning, so knew where gravity was. We were actually wondering if you would go back and get the gravity, filling up to full health or whatever at that very time that you found it. Didn't know if you thought that was not possible, or you just didn't want to deal with that at the time, or you thought you'd scoop it up on the way back. But we had some discussion about getting gravity early so you could go through, I think, West Meridian at that point.
Yeah, it was definitely interesting because I mean, I know that you can get that with one tank, and like as soon as I got it and just reset, like the thought crossed my mind, like what if there's heat reduction, and then I really can probably get it. But with only one tank and not knowing, I was like, I'll get tanks and I'll get back, and like knowing that West Meridia thing right there, like I can go there next, so it's fine. And I maybe could have come back a little bit sooner, but it all felt like fine mostly.
Yeah. I just think being able to follow West right after there is super powerful. Plus, you can get the Mama Turtle check, which is good. And then you can probably get back to Red Tower later. But West is only 2 portals versus Red Tower's 3. So you just want to get the West stuff out of the way. And then you can. It turns out you could have just like gone up Red Tower from the middle. And then you'll be at Greenburn and it'll be fine.
Yeah, I
So,
forget what was it, Mama Turtle, but
Wave.
Wave. Okay, yeah, I'm just thinking at the time I have to like power bomb. No, I have IBJ. Okay, so I can get that.
You have
out of the way.
IBJ, but
Yeah,
PB
yeah,
Jump is safer.
yeah.
It's also
Also
faster.
faster, forget it. But I've practiced that like one day and I got it, and I like haven't kept it up, so I'm probably bad at it. But yeah,
Yeah,
it,
I don't know.
the yeah.
I'm
I
biased.
felt like when so like I pretty much last location Croc, right? And it
Yeah.
felt okay. And then I was thinking if you like because when I was in criteria, I had the like thought and it felt really cheeky and dumb and not worth it. But I was like, I could just kind of scout these right portals right now and just plan on going back regardless, and I didn't. And I was like, if you do that, and I was like in Turian thinking about it, I was like, if you do that, you probably just win because you have because Green Brain is like right on your way back to that gravity, so you can just kind of go in there and check it. And so
Yeah.
but
Yeah, you could. Yeah, if you do like East criteria, like you're saying, and you do Croc, potentially you could even bail on second item, and then you like go back to Greenbrand, and then you spike Varia, and you just win by 10 minutes.
probably more.
Could definitely be more. Like you could definitely you hit the sub hour, probably more.
I mean, I didn't look at my
Waterway's never
credits,
on my
but
mind though. I'm not thinking about Waterway until there's like only 2 things left to do.
Yeah, but you're like, yeah, exactly. It's just it's such a out of the way check unless you're going through Greenbrand again for some reason.
Right.
didn't look at
Yeah,
the
if you
credits,
have to
but
be passing through there. Hopefully I didn't do that. I don't think I did. I'll feel bad if I did, but I don't think I ever routed back into Green Brand after Croc
No.
until I had to.
how does
No, definitely
how
not with
does portals
speed.
work? I don't know, because I'll have to watch back to look. I was just thinking like, especially with like my East Meridia routing, like I spent 8 years in there because I like went down, didn't have a Bottoon item, did all the way through the back, and I found speed, and then I just went all the way back through, and like that's probably the slowest part of my route, having speed as late as I did, but yeah. I don't regret
Yeah, that was
any check I did basically because of like it took forever for me to find the like lower North Fair to like crate thing at the end, so I was like, well, I need Varia, so like not skipping even grapple, which I could have, but even then, like depending on what boss is at East Meridia, like you're probably gonna feel a certain type of way if you've left that behind. And Ridley was just complete confirmation that it was at Waterway, which was nice. Mantoon would have been not as fun.
Oh, right, that have opened up a whole new area.
Yeah, we were wondering if the seed was just gonna to make things super interesting and give you grapple and have to go to Shack Tool for Varia. That was the last.
Yeah, that would have been the funny meme. Not really. Would have been funny for us, but not for you.
Funny, not funny.
I was ready for whatever it was gonna throw at me there because, like I said, I last location like
Yeah,
basically.
yeah, I
being
think
the
you both did.
progression. Different
Well,
items, but yeah.
Glad it was a good race. Really happy to hear it was so close late. That's always exciting. I don't have any regrets about my routing or what I did, other than maybe I was picking up a few too many missiles early on. I kind of like that charge beam woke me up to. I have a really good beam. Why am I picking up missiles? Like I probably should have stopped as soon as I had plasma though. It's like you have starter charge of plasma is already decent. You know, just get supers at that point. But otherwise, thought I played pretty well. So. I'm looking forward to watching this back. Thank you guys for the comments tracking SpeedGaming for putting it on.
For sure.
Absolutely. Yeah, DJ. Any final thoughts before we close this off?
Yeah, thanks to you too for the comms. Thanks for Jestro for tracking. I think this is better than I expected going in regarding my record right now, and my seed is definitely way better than I would have ever thought. But should be a fun playoffs. I think I'm gonna end up in the like 11-12 range, depending on the result of Derp versus Melon. But who knows? Every time I read that thing, I change my mind.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm definitely not calculating every possibility for the playoff brackets on the last 3 matches after this. So, yeah, but should be a really exciting time in playoffs. I'm super hyped to see how the bracket turns out and how the matches turned out and all that stuff. But yeah, I've been Evan Tunes Cartridge commentating this match with Papa Schmo, so you can take us out.
Alrighty. Well, I think all of the thank yous have been said, but I will second them, +1 them, and all of the good stuff. Our tracker and probably the one doing all of the cropping and making things look pretty on the screen has been Just Robe Zooks. So good luck to all the runners in the playoff race, and thank you to SpeedGaming for allowing us to host. As MM2 has said, my name is Papa Schmo, and we will see everybody next mission. More Super Metroid to come. Y'all have a good night.